Hi, welcome to Six College in UC San Diego. Today, we're providing information about fall enrollment. My name is Shaughnessy Negrado, and I'm one of the Senior Academic Advisors of Six College, and I'm joined by some of my colleagues who will introduce themselves now.
Hi, I'm Christina Vaughn, one of your academic advisors.
And hi there, I'm Christine Frazier, the Dean of Academic Advising. So we wanted to begin with fall enrollment. By now you should be enrolled in your fall classes, and we recommend that you enroll in 16 units, which generally means 4 classes. However, the very minimum enrollment for full-time status is 12 units. So by enrolling in 16 units, you can use the first 2 weeks to get a feel for the workload. And if you feel like you'd like to take it a bit slower for your first quarter, you may opt to drop down to 12 units or 3 classes before the deadline. So if you haven't been able to identify 3 courses or at least 12 units to enroll in for the fall, send us a message through the Virtual Advising Center, otherwise known as the VAC, and we'll assist you. The adherence to full-time status is linked to a student's eligibility for campus housing, financial aid, and a few other factors. So we advise you against dropping below 12 units at any time without discussing it with a Six College academic advisor first. So enrollment as a part-time student, which is taking 10 units or fewer, requires prior approval. So to be approved, there are specific requirements that students must meet, and you can find info about the part-time status on Triton Link. Shaughnessy?
Yes. Deadlines. Deadlines are very important. Students must adhere to specific deadlines, and it is our students' responsibility to be fully familiar with the deadline calendar. You can find the deadline calendar by Googling UCSD Enrollment and Registration Calendar, or go onto the Six College Academic Advising webpage, click on Calendars, which is near the bottom, and then expand any drawers or links on that page, and you'll see our deadline calendar for the year. Some of the deadlines you'll want to be aware of are last day to enroll in classes, last day to withdraw with or without a W grade, and so on. Again, these deadline calendars are very, very important. So please even print out one of the images that we have on our webpage for the academic deadline calendar. Also, waitlisting. Sometimes students will place themselves on a waitlist. We advise against waitlisting yourself for courses in your fall quarter unless you're specifically advised to do so by your department major. We don't want you to find yourself in a situation where you aren't enrolled in 12 units and the enrollment deadline has passed. If you are on a wait list, please be aware that wait lists automatically update. So if you're the next person in line for a class and there's space for you, you'll be entered into the class automatically from the wait list. Then you'll be responsible for meeting all the assignments, attending the class for that class, and you will be graded. If you're admitted into a class that you no longer want to be in, make sure you drop it by the drop deadline. Finally, there are some questions about class modalities for fall. UC San Diego this fall is planning to be primarily in person. There may be classes that are offered remote and or hybrid, and information about the class modality is on WebReg under the schedule of classes. You can visit the schedule of classes FAQ for UCSD by Googling that, or ask us to send you that web link. Finally, if you have questions about a class modality, contact the department that's offering that class, and they will tell you about the class modality. Christina.
Awesome, thanks Shaughnessy. So as you move into your fall enrollment, you may have questions on if you're eligible to enroll in various subjects. There are 4 main areas of placement exams here at UCSD, and every subject has a website where you can check to see if you have a qualifying placement score. As you can see on the screen, there's the 4 areas with the associated website. For writing, your test scores would either place you into Cat 1, or if you do not have placement scores, you would need to take the Analytical Writing Placement Exam, also known as a WAPI or AWPE. For details on if you've met ELWR, please refer to their website at awp.ucsd.edu. Next slide, please. If you're taking or plan to take a major that requires math, you will need to take the Math Placement Exam, MPE, if you have no placement score. Again, you can check the applicable scores on their website as noted on this slide. For chemistry, while the chemistry placement exam is not required, we highly encourage it. It's online and it doesn't take too long. However, it is a great resource in guiding you to the appropriate level to start in for chemistry. And then last, we have language. If you are in a major that requires language, you will need some level of placement either through applicable scores or a placement exam. Please refer to your enrollment guidance page for information on the related placement exam, or go to lang.ucsd.edu www.ucsd.edu for more information. So that wraps up the main areas of placement exams you may need. And now we can discuss our first year experience course. Christine?
Thank you. So our first year experience, or FYE course, is designed to help you make a successful transition to UC San Diego, both academically and personally. So it's led by a dedicated team of faculty, discussion leaders, and staff. So FYE is a really exciting course. It will challenge you in ways that are different from your average academic environment, and we strongly encourage you to do so if you can. So we want to thank you so much for your time that you spent with us today. We're so excited to work with you in the future, and we're always just a VAC message away. So goodbye, and we'll see you soon.
Bye. Thank